Hey everyone, today I want to show you the 8 most important skips for the speedrun. Yeah, without further ado, just get started straight away. First of all, we want the gate skip. For that, you want to run behind this pillar, in between this pillar and this corner basically. Strafe left and move forward. And point with your mouse basically at this elongated brownish pixel next to the lime green pixel and the light, I don't know how to call it, light brown pixel I guess. Strafe left, move forward, attack with the X, release and move forward again, and you're in. That's basically it. However, there are some things that can be bad. So wait, we did it save, which can can happen that aren't that good. For example, if you strafe left and move forward and attack and the X glitches through, you won't clip through until you release and repress left and forward. And yeah, so keep that in mind. Just attacking again and again and again won't work. One more load. And also, if you for some reason don't get the X back when you're in this, let's call it, no, that was stupid of me, no man's land, so the glitched out part of the map. First of all, don't move your viewpoint around. This will crash the game, at least for me it does. And here we have the other issue. I didn't get the X back while in this glitched out part of the map, and if you move out of it, Luther won't be able to get their X back. So basically you're here stuck without the X, can't get out, and definitely cannot kill that guy over there, which name I do not know. So once again, this part, throw, keep, stay in here in this glitched out part until you get the X back, move out of it, and after that readjust your viewpoint, because this part of the map isn't loaded yet completely, and if you move around too much with your viewpoint, basically with your in this point it would be the Y-X, I guess, up and down basically. So don't do this movement, otherwise the game will crash. At least for me this will happen. Anyway, that's all you need to know. So once more, exactly in this corner over here, point at this brownish elongated pixel, attack, release, move again, in, and you're through. Easy as that. So next thing is the elevator. For the elevator I tried several different setups, and yeah, none of them really were great. The best, or at least the easiest to replicate the easiest setup to replicate is move straight forward here, turn to the left, now turn to the right, move a little bit to the right. You can, two things you can use for your position. First of all, this compass here is extremely helpful for this particular skip. First, so let it point straight down south. If you adjust your mouse, it should be somewhat here. So for my focus, I want to see the gray wall over here a little bit, and there's one longish black, let's call it scratch down here, and your mouse should be somewhat in this area. It isn't that precise, to be honest, but yeah. So let's make a setup for that. We run from here over here, look over there. This looks pretty great. Cast the spell, quick save, and now we want to run forward and move a little bit to the left, so that the compass, or turn left, not strafing but turning, so that the compass is about here-ish, can be also up to here, but somewhat like this. And keep attacking for basically 11 times, and yeah, let's give it a try. Like I said, this setup is It would be great if someone could find a better setup. So move forward, strafe to the left, attack. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 4, and we died, unfortunately. But after the 8th attack and kind of at the 9th attack, you also want to move forward and strafe to the left. Why is that? Well, if you look at my keyboard, if you run straight forward and the compass, you see that Luther will adjust, so he runs points away from the wall basically. But if you strafe and run forward, you keep your spider, fuck off. You keep your orientation basically. So let's do this again. Run forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are down there. So that's basically the idea. So the 11th time you attack, you should land at this part. You want the reason that you want to strafe and move forward is you need a little bit of forward momentum to catch this ledge basically. Otherwise, if you won't do this, maybe I can show you the other example. Forward, left, 1, 2. Okay, we can load right now because if Luther doesn't take damage from the second attack, the fall damage will kill him. The reason why we attack against the wall with this throwing axe is that we take damage all the time, or I'm not quite sure if we kinda glitch into the wall and take damage therefore, or if the damage taken also resets the fall damage. I'm not quite sure, but all we want to do is basically that we over and over again reset the fall height for Luther, that he won't die outright from the fall damage. So let's autosave, forward to left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we fall straight through because I did not press strafe left and forward in this particular case. I will try to reproduce the successful glitch once again, but like I said, it also depends on basically on the 11th attack you want to be just above the opening. So if you look at this, just over here at the wall, take the last hit, so you won't die once you land over here. So, but if you're like at this position, at this height, and you attack, you won't hit the wall, you won't take any damage, and entering on the ledge over here, you will die. So, and also one thing that can happen as well, if you, for example, take the last hit over here, fall down, then you have also too much height and die from the fall damage. So let's give it one more try. Hopefully it works. Otherwise, we go to the next skip. Forward, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press 2, 3, 4, and we're through. Awesome. And also with the full HP because of the level 5 or ancient magic. And yeah, that's basically the elevator skip. Next one would be the fight against the the savage jungle. What you want to do here, change the disk. Okay. What you want to do here is basically first of all cast a level 5 heal spell so that you out heal the damage you will take from the jungle guys, and cast 4 times the spark spell at ancient part. One more important thing is you want to run kind of strafe around the area, that you don't take too much damage, that the healing spell can't out heal you. And for after you cast the 3rd spark spell, you want to stay still. I'm not quite sure why you die otherwise. There's another way. I used to do it to switch back to the healing and heal repeatedly, but that wastes mana and also isn't that not necessarily 100% does not work 100% of the time. So walk in there, go to this guy, skip the dialogue, start with the spell, switch to spark. Oh, I switched to the spark spell a little bit too early, before the actual healing spell was cast. So healing, spark, 1, 2, 3, stay still, and you should be fine. It is close, it is really close, but normally you should survive. So with this setup I never had the issue that I did not survive. However, let's show you if you keep strafing and if you keep moving. Load the file. Move in there once again. Whatever you say, dude. Spark number 1, number 2, and number 3. Everything is dead, and suddenly we die as well. I don't know which spell this is or what happens here, but if you keep moving after all of the savage people are dead, you take a frick ton. I wanted to say something different, but let's keep it PG. A lot of damage. Like I said, there is another way you could do it, but it wastes mana. So heal, spark, 1, 2, 3, and heal so you won't, hopefully won't die. And like I said, it not always works. So yeah, the best thing is just to stay still. One more time with the correct version.
The prophecy of Belial.
Skip the dialogue, start the fight, cast your healing, switch to spark, 1, 2, 3, and we stay still, and somehow we survive. That one was actually really close, but now we can heal us with this way. Yeah, that's basically all about the savage fight. Next part is the lizard movement. The lizard movement in the ruins. This is tricky one. My setup for this is basically so what do we need to do? Well, we run down here, over there. There's a jump around this corner. This isn't that hard, actually. You should do it quite easily and frequently. However, I fuck it up quite frequently and easily. But this jump is way more difficult. And for this jump, I need an actual setup. Which I do is I'll go to the slope, look. Come on. I mean, it's not that precise, but anyway. Look at this part, and we want to run forward, jump, and with the mouse movement, turn over here, and kind of aim towards this part. So between those two stones, but do not overshoot and hit this stone. It's more like, yeah, 1/3 between those two stones over here, and you should be fine. So run forward, jump, and I overshot, therefore I missed the thing. It's easier to look a little bit down, so you can spot the stones a little bit better and maybe adjust mid-flight. But run over here, jump, and you're over there. One more time, or let's fail it 3 more times, and then maybe get it. So I did not move at all. Obviously, this does not work. I try to. Now I want to show you what happens if you kind of hit this stone. The distance isn't far enough, so. So I kinda, this was a better example. I kinda hit this stone over here. However, the distance between those two parts is too big. So you actually want to hit not this stone, but a little bit to the left of it. Like I said, you might be able to adjust mid-flight a little bit. So I did not jump far. Yeah, that was close. That was actually close. That was overshot to the right. That looked good, but still, I hit this brownish stone. I needed to be just an inkling more to the left. Way too far to the right. Now I lost momentum against the wall. has worked better. One more time, hopefully. One more time! Yeah, and again. This kind of worked. Yeah, like I said, this is a little bit more tricky. Yeah, after that you will run over here. This bridge can be difficult on the way back because there are some slopes and stuff like that, so it can eat your jump input. And if you don't jump, the lizard will fall through this bridge. Just keep that in mind. And on the way back, we want something similar. So over here we need to jump back again. And in this particular case, kinda align it over here, maybe a little bit more to the right, but you will see. Running straight forward and jumping should work. However, it is especially if you have just a teeny tiny bit more to the left, for example, then this will happen. You run over here and yeah, this ledge, let's move forward, this ledge will pop out and block you from a jump. So the safer version would be save here again, move forward, jump around the corner and land over here. So this would be the better way to go. Run forward, a little bit to the right, and well, if you press jump long enough, he will jump for a for a longer time, and yeah, you can jump around this part. After that you want to move over here, jump over. Great, I still had some momentum left. No. Now I'm jumping too early. You kind of want to jump when this white spot isn't visible anymore, like right about now. Well done. So we run over to this part and jump over there. This is, yeah, the lizard has enough jumping distance for this part. And yeah, after that you want to run back over here. There you can basically over here you can just jump towards this part and even use the keyboard for your rotation. Basically, this, as long as you don't jump against the wall, this should be fine. And for the second part of the movement, because first of all you get the ashes over there, move over here, move back, then you get the ankh and the bones of the priest, I guess, and the next thing you will want to do is jump back here again and over here, so you over there and move to the Belial statue. This one is yeah, same again, jump over here around the corner, and from this part basically that's the closest. If you look at this part, so here we have the closest distance, and again this distance isn't that big, it's quite the same easy jump as from here to here, so you should easily be able to do this. So do it try it one more time. Around the corner, run over here, jump, easy, and we're off to the Belial statue. So this is the lizard movement. And what is next on the list? Lizard movement 5 would be Raft. So after you revoke the Belial statue, you see the cutscene, and yeah, want to run back. And there's also a clip. What you want to do is look downward to the maximum degree, and kinda between the water and the wall there is some part over here. If you keep attacking,
that was a close one.
Just move straight forward to this part, keep attacking, and eventually you will get it. This is actually probably the easiest one of all. One more thing about the raft. The raft can be a bitch a little bit. Talking about I started way too early with looking down, but yeah.
That was a
Eventually
close
you
one.
will get it. Easy as that. Also you can't drown because in this particular part the water isn't rising, which is interesting. But yeah, run around here. Normally you would move the other way around, but if you look up to the raft, the only thing I can advise you is take the raft and shake your mouse as hard as you can. Shake it, shake it, shake it, and eventually it will fall down. Don't stand right next to the wall. Keep a little bit distance so you can wiggle around a little bit. And yeah, after the raft went down, you want to run up there because the water isn't the time that makes Luther fall asleep. So it isn't timed that once the water is at a specific height, he will fall asleep. But rather, I wanted to show you this. Maybe I should have done a quick save. One more time. Look down. Attack in this part. Easy as that. Don't fall down there. Even though the whole thing is wiggling. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. The raft. Come on. Stay on the raft. And as you can see, the water is way lower now, or a little bit lower, and it gets dark right now because Luther falls asleep. So it is like, I don't know, once you stand on the raft for 3 seconds, Luther will fall asleep. So the faster you get to the raft, the faster the next part of the game will start. What is 6? Citadel? Citadel. Ancients, ice, water, lizard test. Okay. Where is the Citadel? Spire. Okay. Oh, I didn't make a save, and this save is pretty shitty. This is actually a pretty bad save. I don't have another save for the Spire. Ah, Spire practice. Here we go. Great. Okay. So for the Spire, once you activated the bridge, I guess, with this. You need to activate 3. In a normal playthrough, you need to activate 3 different parts to get up there. We skip one of those parts over here, which would be the stairs that we are skipping here, basically. The other one will activate the bridge over here, and I think the third one will unlock actually, I do not know which one does which, but I guess one of them, probably that next to Dawn, will unlock the door to Hive Warrior? No, how is it called? Hive Lord, right. Yeah, we want to run to this in this corner, basically, and look down, look all the way down once again. And there's one specific spot you want to look at. The spot isn't quite that. It's pretty forgiving, and basically just run forward and attack until you get through. So we run to this corner, look down, and we are through, basically. The bridge is extended. Awesome. So let this once again. Looking down. The part we are looking for is basically there's a white patch, there's a darker patch, and we want to be a little bit in between, like here. And yeah, that's it. One more time. Run forward to this part, look down, this looks straight, perfect. This one is also, it's, in my opinion, a little bit more precise than the Raft one, but once you know where you're looking for, or what you're looking for, it is quite easy. Sometimes, like I did, you can adjust by turning left and right, so you kind of hit the pixel at one point. If you run against the wall, basically, the camera will jiggle around anyway, and also if you are able to throw the dagger through a gap, you will also wiggle a little bit up and down, left and right, and stuff like that. So you might adjust it with arrow keys or whatever set that you have. Hey there. Anyway, one more time? Yeah, why not? Running forward, looking down. There's the spot, and we're through. Easy as that. So, next one would be ice wall and ice movement. Yeah. For not drowning, basically, you can make quick saves, and once you do that, the water will slow down a little bit again, so that you won't drown. This, however, as far as I know, only works in this part, in this water. And for running up the hill, you want to be between those two. Kinda. So this is my setup. Between those two trees. Look. Let's move forward so I can explain a little bit more. So there are three angles basically. This is the dark bluish wall. Let's call it that. Nope, we don't. There is the line that you want to move up to, and also there's another angle. Basically two angles. There's a triangle. There's a triangle, and there's the rest of the thing. You want to aim more or less. In the middle of here in the middle of the whole thing. If you load an autosave, all your movement or momentum will be 0. Therefore, if you want to run forward fast, because the speed up on snow is really slow, and it is not enough to get up there basically. So you want to jump to get more momentum, jump up there, and yeah, at the last part just press jump a couple of times until you get up there. So what you want to do once again is run toward this thing. Just before you're at this slope, basically you jump again, hit forward and strafe left, so that the lizard won't get turned because of the wall. Like I stated before, with the elevator thing, if you run straight against the wall, Luthor or lizard will be turned by the wall, and you can negate that by strafing. So hit those two together until you get to the upper part where it's pretty close together, and just keep jumping until you get up there. So the only thing is, want start momentum, jump in there, and once over here you can jump up and you're fine. And in general, whenever you take a tight turn or something like that on the snow, always jump, because your movement while jumping is way better here, and also your momentum builds up way faster. So one more time, jump before, strafe forward to this point. As you can see, as long as I don't jump, I won't get up there. So just try to hit the correct frame, more or less, where the lizard has kinda touches the ground, so you can jump up there, and yeah, you're fine. So this was all the ice movement basically. And the last one, the temple, which has also a great setup. Back to CD2. Has also an awesome backup setup. Again, forward and strafe left into this corner, and try to align the white part of the stone with the corner of the eye, like this, more or less. And once you have this, all you want to do is not move forward, but only strafe left and attack. Load once again. And we're through. One more time. The best thing is strafe to the left, attack and release strafing. One more time. Strafe to the left, attack, release strafing, and you should be fine. It is possible to get stuck out of bounds over there, and if this happens, you won't be able to click back in again. So don't waste any time. Can I get it? Damn it. Yeah, it's pretty unlikely, but it can happen. So once you clip over here out of bounds, you won't be able to get inbounds again. You're basically way up there, and won't be able to get inbounds anymore. So yeah, those are all the eight important skips, I guess. If some more information is needed, just let me know. I will also provide the maps and I use to navigate through all the dungeons and the fastest path, basically, that I figured out or stole from the other speedrunners. And yeah, hopefully someone is inspired by this to start running Lands of Lore, Guardians of Destiny as well. Have a great time, and bye bye.